What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Redcat Live. It's that one episode where we talk about anything Redcat related. A lot of you folks are here today for one specific reason. What's that reason, Aaron?
I don't know.
Thank you for that. Yeah. We're going to announce a winner of the Guess What's Next campaign, as well as launch the newest addition to the Redcat family. Do you know what it is?
I think so, yeah.
I'm just happy we're finally going to...
Is it one?
I mean, actually, I don't know. I think it might be.
Is it just the one?
Might be. I mean, but it might have a twin. I don't know. We'll have to ask someone about that.
Maybe. Yeah, we better ask somebody.
Right. But let's say what's up with some of the folks that are already in here. Give some time and some chance for some opportunities for folks to join us on. So let's see what's up to some of the folks already in here. I may not be spending as much time in the comments today because obviously our objective today is to launch this product, announce the winners.
Literally.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Share with you guys a video that we recorded and edited and had a good time with.
Yep.
Down in South Africa.
Right on the shore there. We only went through, 2, maybe 3 bottles of champagne getting that thing launched?
Dom Perrier was fun. It was a good time.
Okay,
Whatever happens in South Africa stays in South Africa.
That's
but it was a good time. Thank you guys, everyone out there, for the hospitality. It was an awesome time. But check it. What's going on with you? Anthony England's in the house. Yoshi Rivera, Andrew Reeves. What's going on, brother man? Marty Davis is here as well. JD's RC. Peter Goet O'Rig, what's going on with you, brother man? Madrigal Custom Turntables is here representing as well. The 831. Dustin Taylor, he says he's second. Dirty D, Tatum, New Mexico. Appreciate you so much. Jacob Eckright's in the house. Yoshi's like, watch it be a basher. I don't know, man. You just have to wait and see.
I don't do bashers.
No, you don't. No.
I do boats.
You do boats.
We're doing a boat reveal.
Absolutely. Frank, Redline RC, Nelson B, Dustin Taylor, man, thank you guys so very much. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your comments and hanging out with us in the chat. Nathan Stewart's here as well. He's excited for today's episode, he says. James Lynch, what's going on with you, man? He says, new RC. Yep, today's a new day. Chad says it's 63, but technically speaking, 63, we've already leaked that out. And like I told you guys on last week's episode, if you're a regular watcher, odds are we're probably not going to do a 63 live on the show. And what do you got going on over there?
Well, most of the time when we have stuff go down here at work, or sometime if we're going to have some sort of an intervention, I think we'd want it.
Wait, there's time for interventions now?
Yeah, we kind of want it amongst your peers, right?
An RC intervention?
And
do I need to get my hat?
Your crown's already up there, but I noticed you were kind of freaking out a little bit earlier. We thought maybe it was the fritter, but I had the guys pull something out of your trash can.
My trash can?
Yeah, because we saw you tried to get rid of it.
Oh, I tried to get rid of the evidence?
And then,
this
look
guy.
At this guy. Look. And what did we find?
This show has not been sponsored by, listen, I do not, I plead
What
the fifth.
is this?
I plead the fifth. I cannot deny nor confirm that I ate
Mild?
that. What? That doesn't even sound like me, bro. Come on.
Get him out of here.
I'm an authenticator, all right? I know your worldwide Taco Bell antics and whatnot, but come on, guy. Come on.
I know. We go to the nice places after the filming on the shore, and he brings in Taco Bell.
I'm saying, don't believe the hype, okay? Don't believe Aaron and his hype. I'm telling you right now, your boy eats the good stuff, not the stuff that makes me run to the bathroom.
Mild. They couldn't even use the hot.
Come on, guy. Jeez. It's fuego for the record.
Hey, it's mild with the F.
Yes. I mean, listen, at least I can handle the mild, unlike Shane.
The milk is hot.
Milk is spicy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it does have a certain kick to it.
Milk, for people that don't know Shane, normally, when a person eats Oreos, because Shane's got a thing for Oreos.
He does.
He can't even dip them in milk.
No, he says that,
too much.
Yeah.
Water. I don't get it. Who dips their Oreos in water?
The good thing is it kind of reminds me of me growing up, because cereal for me had water, not because I couldn't handle the milk.
Right, yeah.
Just because we couldn't afford the gallon of milk.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Shane, it's too spicy.
You mix a little water with the milk to kind of, get a little extra out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Make it last a little longer.
Paper, get out of here, bro. Seriously. Paper route. What's going on, man? Two Locos RC's in the house. RC Maniac, what's up, man? Mario Aguirre, representing Hobbytown Santee. Thank you, brother. Clay Keats is here as well. RC Graphics by Monster. Appreciate you, man. Drew Goodell.
He does all the lowrider stuff, right?
He does do a lot of the lowrider stuff.
Saw him at the lowrider show?
Yep. He does a good job, man. Yeah, you met him at the Arizona Lowrider Super Show. Paulo Carrillo from New Jersey's here as well. John, I'm going to mess your last name up. I'm so sorry. Casten Uber. Hopefully I'm Said that right.
Sounded like Smith.
Yep. Yeah.
No?
Mathiasen is
It sounds like Smith, yeah.
Jay Pacheco, Valentino Hot Wheels, what's going on, man? CK Riders here as well. Let's see. Anna, Shane Miles, Brandon Allen, RC Adventures. Man, everyone's here. I appreciate you guys. Chris Stanley's here as well. Marty Davis, James Lynch, Chris Walters. Man, guys.
Rolling in deep. This is a big boat launch.
It's big nuclear submarine.
It's the Nitro, but we can't show them that yet.
You can't. No. The $7 meal. That's what that was, right?
Yeah.
And you were on a fifth scale lowrider.
I've got an idea, but we can't talk about it.
Okay. I had Hoppers in the house. You had donuts earlier, Wes, because you saw my TikTok on the donuts, because I made sure everyone was
they see the truth.
Everyone was juiced up and ready to go. Eric Estep is in the house as well, man. Thank you guys so much. Someone says an international Truggy is what it sounds like it's going to be.
International?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see here. Can't handle hot. I can handle hot. Come on now.
It's mild. We saw the packets.
Jeez. All right, guys. Well, guys, listen. Everyone else that's commenting, guys, I'm trying to kind of scroll through them. There's a lot of amazing folks. Thank you so much. I am going to try and keep us on track because there's a lot of you guys here that are here for one reason. I don't want to drag this on too far because I want to get to the nitty gritty. But every one of you guys that have commented, thank you guys so very much. You guys rock. You guys make the community enjoyable. As I mentioned earlier in the episode, we're going to try and kind of speed this up and get to the
boat launch?
Yeah.
We're going to launch a boat.
What you guys are here to see, which is Aaron dance on the table in his Chippendales outfit.
That's not good. No.
Yeah, I heard you got
Chippendales was a TV show that I watched when I was a kid.
I mean, okay, that was a pretty good show. Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We don't want to get trademark or copyright strike that.
But you're the one that brought the Bell Taco.
I didn't bring it. You brought it.
Oh, here we go.
Trying to get rid of it while everybody was
digging
not
through the
looking.
trash.
Unbelievable.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Chippendale.
Check it out, guys. Without further ado, you guys are here for one reason only. That is to see what exactly we're bringing to the table with our latest launch. We told you guys at the beginning of the year, the end of last year and beginning of this year, that we had quite a bit of launches lined up for you guys. And in historical fashion, we last year launched the most vehicles we've ever launched in one calendar year.
Are you sure?
I do believe.
How many vehicles are we going to launch in this video?
In this one?
How many launches do you think there are?
Total this year?
In the video.
Oh, in this video, I want to say at least 2 launches.
Okay, all right.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We might have to carry the 0.
I don't know.
But without further ado, guys, we're excited to announce the newest edition of the Redcat family. The Valkyrie Truggy, Valkyrie MT 4S. Without further ado, here's the video. Let me know what you guys think. We hope you guys enjoy it. So, I mean, we told you guys there was going to be some launches. I mean, how many times you guys saw this thing get launched? Because that's a lot of launches, right?
Yeah, you got to comment in the down there, as they say. How many launches was there?
Yeah, I mean,
maybe you win something.
You go back there, comment it up. We'll see what we can make happen. But here they are, guys, the 2 newest additions. A lot of you guys might actually say, those look kind of familiar. And for rightful reasons, they are very familiar.
Yeah.
This one, now this is the new Valkyrie platform.
Yes, sir.
Right? And in the Valkyrie platform, you guys decided to make 2 versions. Both of them, same power, which we'll get into the specs here in a little bit. But one of them looks like the Machete.
Correct.
And the other one looks like the Vigilante.
Yep.
Which both vehicles have done really great for us. They've been really well accepted in the community. And it's really awesome to see you guys take that and kind of run with it. So what do you guys think? Let me know. You know, you're going to have some naysayers. There's a lot of guys. Obviously, we're Redcat. We don't just do this kind of stuff. We do crawlers. We do lowriders. We do drift cars. So, of course, there's always going to be the one guy in there that's unhappy that they didn't see a lowrider yet. But for my lowrider guys out there, like I promise you guys, don't go too far because you know the 63 is coming. We already told you that. You know you have a bed dancer coming, hopefully end of the year, beginning of next year. And there's also that other one or the other that we're working on too, and maybe
There's
I
a
don't know,
couple
something
things.
else that you may not want to stay too far away from. So my lowrider guys, I promise you guys, it's still going to be a great year for you guys. But this right here and that video that I shared with you guys really is, in my opinion, an awesome price point for these vehicles. A 4S Basher that, as you can see, has the flex on the arms, can take a beat down for $299.
We'll start with a red.
So let's start with the red one really quick, and let's kind of go.
Does it look like anything?
I mean, it looks like a truck, right?
She's got a little squat in her.
She does. So Aaron, tell me a little bit about this one. This is the Valkyrie MT, right?
Yep, that's correct. So like you said, we've got the 2 versions. We kind of just threw the red one out here first just to start things off. Very similar platforms. This one's obviously modeled after the Vigilante, which we thought, you know, we did a pretty good job with that, and we kind of liked the styling and the feedback and everything. Obviously, was good. This was well underway, well before that was released, but we kind of had that feeling everybody was going to kind of dig this style. So, yep, it's kind of a square body look, nice red color, with a nice. It's actually like, I don't know if the color is going to be able to pick it up. The decal's like it's kind of like reflective and a little bit of silver there. Just kind of switch it up. We could have gone with the white, but you know, we wanted to, you know, switch it up a little bit. So we think it looks pretty good. We've got this one's got the traditional 4 body clips. You know, nice, pretty durable body. We have some skids on here, and then got some nice front bumpers, a nice wheelie bar in the back, another nice bumper in the back. We've got a couple of spots here if you want to put some antenna tubes and run some flags, similar to what we did on the Vigilante. And yeah, nothing too crazy.
And these 2 are based off of a 110 platform?
Yeah, a new 110 scale platform. Obviously, we went with 4S on the power scale. So we've got a baller speed control in here for a truck at this price, which is the Hobbywing Max 10 SCT ready to run. It's the same speed control that we actually put in the Machete 4S.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so we're using it in this as well. It's got a bunch of different programming and stuff that the users can do. They can turn up the punch and stuff like that. So for the guys that are looking to get that, make sure you check out the manual. You can turn up the BEC. And then with the servo on this one, we're actually running the Hexfly torque spec, which has kind of been our standard servo now. We've been running everything. It's been running really good. Yeah, 25 tooth spline, normal stuff. I guess we can take these clips off. On this one, the body clips are more traditional just because the truck style. On the Truggy, when we get to it here in a little bit, you'll be able to see the body on that one has got some tethered clips so you don't lose them. But with this, we didn't kind of want to mess up the body. So you can kind of see there. And then underneath, kind of the same. We did the same design philosophy.
So looks like some good bracing underneath
Yeah,
there?
it's a decent amount of bracing, and then you'll see these nice injection molded pieces because, you know, this is a basher truck, right? It's supposed to get kind of wild with it, so we don't want the body holes tearing out on it, so we reinforce all the holes with an injection molded part on top. They weren't sandwiched on this one just because we're trying to kind of keep the weight as low as we can, even though the power doesn't mind it, just to try and keep it a little bit lighter. And then, yeah, so nice body. Got the Redcat styling. Got the throwback Redcat logo on the back.
And I love how the Redcat is embossed in the actual Lexan, like we saw with the Vigilante.
Yes, yep, and it's across the back of the tailgate there if you guys can see it. So Yeah, pretty cool body. Obviously, it's going to be coming in red only. And then we do have some clear bodies, I believe, as well. Parts and stuff for all these are going to be rolling out, I think, later today when the truck launches after the live stream is over.
Sure.
So you guys will be able to kind of check it out, but give you kind of a little quick look here. So like I said, 4S battery slot. That's pretty much what we've been running on it. And then there's like a block right here, a little adjustable block with a foam pad on it. So if you've got a larger, let's say like a soft pack style pack, like a lot of you guys use like Z batteries and some of the other ones are a little bit longer. So you can throw that one back and it'll fit in there nice. It's got the two Velcro
instead of
straps.
wedging a bunch of foam pieces and trying
Correct,
to get it working.
yeah, we have like just a block. It's just got a 2.5 mil screw on there.
Loosen it up, adjust it to the size.
Slide it back, and then then you'll be good to go. Nice big red chassis brace. Regarding the power system on this, so yeah, what you said, Hobbywing, awesome stuff. We love it, so we've got it in here. We've kind of been standardizing the XT90 connector on all of our faster vehicles now. So we're running that. We've got a small fan and a heatsink on this thing. It's, we filmed this thing when it was, it's nice and cool here in Arizona.
The first day we were filming was 116 degrees outside.
Yeah, nice and cool. So, and we didn't run into any problems. Yeah, the motor did get hot. Anything's going to get hot at that temperature, but we had no fade, nothing like that. Make sure you're running good batteries. And speaking of good batteries and speeds, one of the things that some of the other brands like to do that, they like to post some claims on speeds and stuff like that. So this, we're not going to give you any BS or no smoke, no optional equipment to buy to run, to get this speed or install these gears. We don't have any of that with this. We're trying to just keep it very minimalistic and straightforward, and this is kind of what it can do out of the box, and that's the standard. So with this truck in the parking lot, the limiting factor was the fence, and I've been able to get about 55 mile an hour out of this truck just as it sits right here. Now to drive it at 55 miles an hour, she gets a little squirrely, so you got to hang on to it. But 55, and that's with good batteries.
And I will say this: the other one, I feel like the wing kind of helped.
The wing does help on the other one.
Helped you a little bit more on that, but yeah at the top end,
she gets wild.
Yeah, the last couple of times, although he was hitting 55. He ran out of real estate really fast.
Real quick, yeah.
But it was really nice to finally see that. And again, no optional gear that you have to install to hit those speeds.
It's just out of the box.
Good battery, obviously. You were running Gen's Ace 130C discharge?
Yeah, it's the 130C. That's the 60. I think it's a 6,000 milliamp 4S hard pack that I was running. And it was hot outside. And for those of you guys that don't know about LIPOs, the LIPOs actually kind of like a little bit of heat. So I had that bad boy fully charged, and the first few runs I wasn't quite hitting 55 because it still had so much power. It was wanting to walk all over the place. So once the voltage came down a little bit and I was able to stay in the throttle longer without it wheeling everywhere, I was able to hit 55 no problem. That was with a production car straight off the truck. Right. It's not like I cherry picked nothing. We just grabbed one out of the truck. We wanted to see what kind of speeds, made sure they kind of matched what we had in testing, and sure enough, right out of the box, and 55. No problem. Like I said, it's going to all depend on your conditions. Obviously, we're at 1,700 feet.
No, and then also
high traction surface.
Right. And obviously, we were on a black top.
Yep, black top.
But even then, like as he was rolling on the throttle, like halfway down and rolling the throttle, this thing was still breaking loose. So it took, and Aaron, obviously, he's been in the racing scene for so many years, and at least he has that skill set to coordinate, hand-eye coordination on that. But it was wild to see it hit that, because I was just like, whoa.
And it's not meant to be like a speed vehicle or anything like that, but it does have the chops to get up there. So if you want to drag race your buddies or do whatever, another small scale truck like this, you could rip around with it no problem, and it would be, like I said, you'll be fine. So kind of the highlight stuff, pretty simple. Body mounts are different between the trucks. For those that are wondering, I guess I could highlight it. The shock towers, the shocks, and then obviously the other truck has a wing on the back. And there's just a couple small differences. So for most of the guys that are getting something like this, the parts are going to be pretty interchangeable between the two. So let's say if you get this one, or your son or your daughter gets a Truggy because she likes the blue, most of the parts are going to be interchangeable between it. The only differences really are shocks, shock towers, wing, wings stay on the back, and then bumpers. The bumpers are going to be different between the two versions. So.
But both have the same differentials.
Yep, same differential, same drive line, same motor, same speed control. We didn't change anything on that.
And one thing I noticed too is that we're not dealing with the standard 12 millimeter hex here.
No. So we went with a 17 millimeter hex. So you can see
On a
nice
110 scale.
Yeah, with their nice satin finished wheels, 10 scale. So I know some of you guys like to do 17 mil, wheels on some other stuff, and to be honest, it does have a lot of power. So this is technically, I would consider this an 8 scale power system, and it's in a 10 scale size package. So
I know that last year, in the last couple of years, we've been slowly dropping off certain bashers and stuff. And is it safe to say that this was the cultivating work of the progression of where we're going?
Yeah. This is kind of where we're headed and kind of where we're going, right? So we've had some products that have been around for a long time. And we're the new Redcat. We're not the same Redcat that we used to be, and we're trying to make stuff better. And this is another one of those products that we're putting out there, and we're gonna work with the community, and we're gonna try and make this as best as we can do. So, there's obviously other manufacturers that have staple vehicles that have been around for 10, 15, even 20 years, and they are on their 5th or 6th, 7th, sometimes even 10th version of reiteration of that product. This is our first version of this, and like anything else, right, that is the first of its kind, there's going to be a lot of you guys out there that are going to be using this thing in ways that we never even thought was imaginable. So I'm really interested to see what kind of cool content you guys start doing with this bad boy as well. Filming it, being behind the camera, and capturing it was absolutely a blast. The trucks look good on camera. They performed really well. Chris Wheeler was our driver. He races 8 scale. I wouldn't say he races 8 scale. He participates in 8 scale. Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't race as much as he used to. He's still better than most of us here. I'd say probably almost everybody here. Mike may take offense to that, but he's still really good. And obviously, you can tell he's got the skills in the air. So it was a good test. And all the video that you saw, that was his first time driving the truck.
Right. So normally what we do is we give him a truck to try out for a few days, but literally as soon as they arrived, we went out and started filming with it. His first, all that you saw on camera was his first runs at everything. So again, I'm interested to see what folks end up doing with it. But Truggy itself, any other specs on the Truggy that
the truck?
The truck itself.
The truck, and this is going to be a lot of plastic on these vehicles because of the price point that we're trying to hit. Right, we're trying to bring you some we kind of do the fast, affordable fun. That's kind of pretty much it in a nutshell here. So this truck is very fast, like we said, 55 mile an hour out of the box. If you've got good batteries and you got the real estate to do it, you should be able to hit it. And then affordable. So no giant metal chassis that can bend and stay bent. So we went with an injection molded chassis on this one, a ton of injection molded parts. As you saw in the video, you'll see the arms are a little gumby. Everything kind of flex around a little bit.
And keep in mind that was 116 degrees.
Yeah, and we've been out there all day, so they get heat soaked. And then we've got a nice big the brace that connects the 2 towers.
Do you want to get a close up? We can turn the other camera on.
We can turn that
Show
on.
them a little close up.
Yeah, so then there you guys go. And then another thing, since like I said, this truck does get wild, and the batteries that you're putting in here are kind of heavy. So obviously this truck's brand new out of the box. We don't have it in here, but what I do, just a little tip or whatever I'm going to call it, is we always run these Velcro straps, right? But when you're launching it, like you see it in the videos there and stuff, sometimes the straps can break. So what I like to do for an extra added insurance is I put a little bit of Velcro on the bottom of my battery, and then I put the Velcro in between the 2 straps here, just put a little couple pieces on there. And then that helps ensure it in case something does happen or a battery strap breaks, because 4S batteries are expensive, right? And when you've got this thing flying around at 50 miles an hour and we're jumping in the skate park and doing whatever, if something does happen, because it's just an inexpensive battery strap. Stuff can, so that's just a little tidbit of extra insurance. But like I said, pretty simple. You guys want to, and then it's got plastic shock bodies. We've got a good amount of down travel and up travel in these, if you can kind of see here. So the truck can actually, like a lot of trucks, you can bottom them out and then you can't lift the wheel. But as you can see here, the suspension is set up so when you do bottom the truck out, it has that. We do have the plastic drivetrain, but we've had no failures, to be honest, with it. Whereas obviously a concern when we're doing something like this, trying to make it inexpensive. But we've had great luck with the drivetrain. So it handles the power. On this one, we have a single piece upper arm. Traditional like steering rack setup. We'll call it like a modified slide rack. Tried to keep that as protected as we could. We've got some side skirts here, a little bit higher. And then,
I like that because while we were using it in the desert, it helped keep a lot of the sand and dirt kind of out of the
off the side of it.
Exactly.
And it can work with you or against you. Now, obviously, that stuff can keep it out, but as soon as you wreck it or you roll it over, sometimes it can kind of tear stuff up on the inside a little bit too. So we kind of thought about that as well. Like some of our other trucks have a spline drive shaft on the inside, and on this one you'll notice it's actually inverse. So the spline drive is actually on the inside of the drive shaft, and the outside of the drive shaft is smooth. So that way it's not catching on any rocks near where the diffs are. And that's another thing I guess we didn't really talk about. If you guys have seen machete diffs, these are basically a smaller packaged version of those diffs. So inside these housings, they're big beefy diffs, all metal gears, front, rear, and then we do have a center diff right here. And then the motor mount is just right here. You take out this one screw, at the top. And then you actually need to loosen up the radio box, move that forward so you can actually slide the motor forward. But to get the the radio box and stuff out, it's just four screws on the bottom here. And yeah, nothing too crazy. Pretty beefy. Works pretty good out of the box. We kind of set it up a little bit more mild than what some people may want to do, but to be honest, until you drive it, I wouldn't go crazy changing diffs or anything like that right away. It's got plenty of pop, and if you really want to bang the wheelies, as they say, and stuff like that, and utilize the wheelie bar the entire time, you can go up in the diffs. That's one of the beautiful things about the adjustable diffs and with the fluid. So if you want to put like say 200K in all 3 diffs or something like that, it's insane. But out of the box for someone that's new just to the price point of this vehicle, people are hopefully going to be walking into their hobby shop and looking to pick this up, and we have to make it a little bit easier to control.
Absolutely.
For those people.
So again, just a quick reminder, the Valkyrie, this is the MT, and we also have the TR, which we're going to show you next.
Yep.
So you guys can see the variance differences, but in a quick reference, one looks like a Vigilante, one looks like a Machete. And $299 for a 4S 10 scale basher with a well-proven ESC motor combo. Proven servo. Kind of can't go wrong with that price.
No, we tried to give everybody like the most bang for their buck. You know, obviously times are hard for everybody right now, and it'd be really hard for us to release a truck that was really expensive. So I think this came in at the right time, and we're able to get it to you at a good price. I think you guys are gonna have fun with it. Tires are good.
All in all, really good gateway drug for those that want to step up and step out of that norm from the 2S scene and go up to a 4S.
Yeah, and you'll know, like the truck is kind of sitting up a little bit high in the factory. The factory just set the springs a little different than what I would normally set them. It's not really a big deal. So, you know, you can adjust the ride height. They are adjustable threaded shocks. So,
and depending on the terrain that you're going to use it in, you're going to make those adjustments.
You can jack it up or squat it down if you're going to try and do speed runs, which I hope you have another radio system with maybe a gyro, because it's, like I said, it's a handful, or it can be a handful, but you know, it's not really a speed run truck. It can do speed run things, but it is fast. So, but it's practical. So that one, and then on this other blue one, we'll actually just unbox a new one, just so people can kind of see what the boxes look like and stuff. We'll do like a fake unboxing, right? This one's brand new, straight from the warehouse. Jacob, our lovely assistant from the Redcat.
Oh, you already opened it, sliced it? Okay.
Yeah, from the what's he in the behind the scenes? What are we trying to?
The behind the scenes mini bed dancer.
Yeah, the bed dancer thing. Yeah, my assistant Jacob. Thank you very much. He brought me a fresh one out of the box, so you guys can kind of see what the packaging looks like, and then see how it arrives and how it comes out of the box. So, like I said, you can see all the fun stuff. We'll do like a fake unboxing. It's actually a real one. There's the motor system. It talks about speed control.
120 amp ESC, huh?
Yep, 120 amp. And it's the same one like out of the 4S Machete. Really good speed control.
What connectors are on this for a battery?
XT90.
XT90s, okay.
And we should have XT90 batteries for those of you guys that don't go to your local hobby shop, or maybe have a local hobby shop that doesn't carry our product. We should have some 4S XT90s on the website. I believe they're going to be populating with the rest of the parts. So there's going to be those for that need it. But obviously make sure you go to your local hobby shop to support those guys. But then we can kind of just give them a quick little unbox here. So it's going to come in the box. You're going to have your radio, all your fun stuff. The standard transmitter that we normally use. We'll deal here. Got a nice shrink wrap truck here, so you can see it. It's got the cling wrap, and then we can go over this one. And then it does, like they come with some stickers and stuff. The Truggy variant comes with ones that have a couple name decals, or not name decals, I'm sorry, number decals. And then it's got your settings right there for the speed control. and everything else, just so you can kind of see it, and then we can go over the Truggy, which is the office is kind of split on which one.
I'm gonna call it the mini Chetty.
The mini Chetty. So yeah, this one is modeled after the Machete. We basically took this Machete body. We just click the corner. For those of you guys that know SolidWorks, and you just drag it, and then it's boom, perfect 10 scale size.
I thought you guys just took a machete and you washed it and left it in the dry side.
We could have done that, yeah. So then you'll see this one has, I can hold it up over there. It's got the clips that have the retainers. That way you don't lose the body clips on this one. This one's just a little more sleek. It still has the same the road rash armor on the front and rear. Nice rounded front bumper to match the body line on this one. 2 body clips in the rear. We've got a nice wing back here as well. That one bolts on actually, and then she's pretty nice. Yeah. You can tear them up. You know, it's a wear item on a vehicle like this, just because when you get upside down and it's hot and you're on the asphalt, it's going to scrape this off, and that's why we have the protection on the body. So this is kind of another protector for the body.
And I noticed on this one, just like the Machete, you have the guards, the hard plastic guards on the top, and you have hard plastic guards on the nose as well.
Yes, sir. So we've got, like you can see there, it's got the same thing, and then we kind of went with a little bit different styling as far as the body and the colors and stuff. Our guy did an amazing job. So you can see here, we've got the protection up front here on the nose. We've got some more right on the roof, the hard plastic. So when you get upside down, you scrape that stuff off, and then obviously the back of the truck here in the wing, you're gonna scrape there as well. So this, like I said, straight out of the box, pretty much identical on the inside. All of this is identical. Same motor, same gearing, same speed control, same servo, same radio. Same upper lower control arms, steering links, rear hubs, front hubs. The only thing different on this truck is going to be the bumpers, which are catered to the body. The wing and the wing mount, which you could put on the other one if you want to hack the body up and stuff. Same length chassis, same wheelbase. This one, the suspension is different. Like I said, the front and the rear towers are different on this one. They are lower. That way we could have that nice slammed look that you saw. So the suspension geometry on this is a little bit different. This is kind of like more the speed Truggy, but I mean, we had a blast with this thing at the skate park and pretty much anywhere we took it. The Truggy did really well, and so did the truck. It's just kind of what style you're kind of after. Are you looking for like a classic style or more modern?
And is it safe to say that the Truggy sits a little lower than the
It's
truck?
they can sit a little bit lower. Like I said, the shocks are different between them. And the main thing is the towers, right? We had to get the towers, we had to get the shocks way down, we had to lay them down to clear the body. So we don't want to have the body way up here like Redcat of old and this huge, thing on the side. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like on the side of the chassis, you'll notice it's kind of got a lip here, and we have that in there to help, just kind of help strengthen it up a little bit. This truck has been really solid throughout testing, and for the people that I have let drive it and everything like that, the feedback has been positive. Like I said, Chris had a great time with it at the skate park, as you guys saw in the video. And it's a really solid truck. So this one, we've got a little bit different wheel and tire package. So they're the exact same wheels that I'd done for the Machete, shrunk down. Same hybrid style tread pattern. So it's kind of good for, a little bit of the more hard packed surfaces, concrete and stuff like that. They don't wear quite as bad as the other lugs. We've had really good luck with it, and we hope you guys are going to be able to have some fun with it as well.
So, there it is, guys. The newest addition is what we are calling the Valkyrie platform. And the Valkyrie platform comes in 2 variations. One, the one that you see here, which is a Truggy, and the other, which is the MT, which is the red truck that we shared with you guys a little bit ago. Obviously, for $299, 110 scale, 4S basher, definitely something you kind of can't go wrong with when it comes to what you're getting for your buck, right?
Yeah, not everybody's a millionaire, right? We're not all Elon Musk.
right. So. But again, for $299 to be able to hit 55 miles an hour on something that you don't have to install a pinion gear with a warning, it's kind of nice to have that option available.
You just drive it.
Right. During testing, obviously, Aaron's been, how long were you working on this? This was not a 6-month project. This has been in the work for quite a while. So
I mean, I don't even know how long. A couple years, obviously, and then so many changes and revisions and changes and changes and changes.
The last couple months when we've been getting these coming in for your testing, they've been dealing with a lot more of the heat test.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, here in Arizona, we've been getting hotter and hotter, and I think the hottest we hit was, what, 120 sometime last month?
Yeah, it was not. It was cool.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a dry heat.
In Wales, where I am, it's a little bit cooler.
Right. Well, you did fly into that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, flew into test.
But, you know, being able to test these electronics, which Hobbywing we already know makes a great proven electronics, being able to test the endurance of the product in the heat as well was really crucial. The video that we shared with you guys, as I mentioned, that day was 116 degrees outside, and we were filming throughout the entire day. We started at 4 in the morning on site, and we did not wrap up to close to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We went back the next day, which happened to be 118 the next day, and we ended up getting a couple extra shots in that we just felt we wanted to try some other things with after we came back and scrubbed the content. But I know that a lot of you guys are also eagerly waiting to find out who won the Guess What's Next campaign.
I don't know. Do we have that information?
We do have that information. So right now, let's make sure that we congratulate and give a big round of applause for our winners. We had a lot of people that had nailed it and some people that were way in left field. But all of you guys that participated, really, we appreciate you guys. You guys have been awesome. But we had to pick a winner. And instead of picking just one winner, because we did a 2-for-1 this time, we decided to pick 2 winners on this giveaway. So without further ado, where did I put that one? Oh, here we go.
Right there.
I'd like to congratulate. I would like to congratulate Shelby Holmes on winning the Valkyrie MT, and Jacob Matthews for winning the Valkyrie TR. So congratulations to you both. I have already been in contact with you. We actually spoke on the phone with both of them yesterday. Aaron actually FaceTimed with them and showed them all the tricks of
this
trades.
was the same FaceTime right here, right? Where you can see, you can't see my face?
Yes,
perfect.
just like this, this. But they were really humble and they were really excited to get these trucks in their hands. We look forward to getting these out to them so that they can enjoy.
That's some Redcat enthusiasts.
Right.
We love putting a nice new product, shiny new one in people's hands.
What's ironically enough, the person I believe that won the TR, the Truggy, has a machete. So when I told him, I go, it's pretty much a machete, just 10 scale with 4S capabilities, and he was like, oh, game on. This is where I want. This is what I want to be. So he was super excited. So Jacob Matthews, thank you so very much for talking to me on the phone yesterday and spending that time. Shelby, I know she was kind of skeptic at first when I talked to her on the phone because she was like, really? Is this real?
Is this really Oscar?
Right. Is this? No, it wasn't that. It was more like, you sound like a weirdo trying to sell me Avon products,
What's wrong with Avon?
Nothing, but it's a pyramid scheme sometimes.
Oh, it's Ponzi's pyramid,
Yeah, but congratulations to you both. We appreciate you guys. You are the real MVPs. We're going to have more Guess What's Next campaigns happening later in the year.
We have more stuff?
I mean, I believe we still have some more
I thought
stuff.
we were done.
So, we appreciate you guys. We hope that you guys like it. $299. Max 10 ESC, 1970?
1950 kV. It's a 3670 can with a 1950 kV, 4S obviously. Some of the literature you're going to see it'll say, oh, it's 2S to 4S capable. While you could put a 2S or 3S in here, 3S you'd probably be okay, but it's definitely meant for 4S.
It loves 4S. It really does. And you know what? Don't take my word for it. Take a look at this video and let me know what you guys think. All right, guys. So on the skate park, there were some challenges that we were facing because we did drive it in the desert. Traction was loose everywhere, right? A lot of silt, which made for some really cool slow-mo shots. That was fun. And you actually were flying your drone, chasing it, which it was fun.
It was controlled crashing.
Yeah. I crashed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But some of the challenges that we faced in the park were stuff like what?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you guys, like, if you guys have ever been to a skate park, it's pretty slippery. And then with those 2 trucks that we drove, we actually had Oscar take him in the back of his truck. So there's actually Taco Bell sauce all over the wheels.
Jeez,
so that's why you're seeing the tires light up everywhere. And no, seriously, the skate park is it's a slippery little devil. Chris can tell you that. So he was doing some sweet burnouts and stuff, getting some heat in the tires, but it was a blast.
Yeah,
so.
There was a lot of times where we really wanted to get more speed. So when we were first trying to launch it, to clear the fence,
which is no joke.
Yeah, we had to actually heat the tires up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it was so slippery and slick.
And for those that are maybe native to Arizona, that was over in Phoenix. That's actually where they hold a big skate competition every March.
Oh, that's right.
So that's why you're seeing. That's kind of why we chose the location. It's got a bunch of really cool artwork done on the park and everything like that, and it's painted, right? It's painted on polished concrete. It's
Ironically, we were going to take the Vigilante there, but they had just finished painting it.
Correct.
And they were getting ready to have a competition, I think, weeks coming up, and we didn't want to go and mess up their work.
we don't want to mess it up. So, luckily, we did have some guys out there. They were super cool with us. We're like, hey, if you want to skate this area, go right ahead. We'll get out of your way. And everybody that saw it out there, they loved it. So, yeah, they were excited to see it, and we hope you guys are too.
Absolutely. So, again, congratulations to the winners. The Valkyrie edition to Redcat is now live on our website. You may also want to check out your local hobby shop because a lot of hobby shops did pre-order some, and they may already have them on their shelves. So you might be able to find one at your local Redcat authorized dealer. And if you don't, hey, don't fret. You can always find them at redcatracing.com. Anything purchased on our website that costs more than $50 ships complimentary to the lower 48 states. So rest assured that if you're on the West Coast and you order from us, you'll likely have it in about 2 to 3 business days. If you're on the East Coast, you're more liable to see it in somewhere between 3 or 4 business days. Anything else that you can add to this platform and details to the folks?
I don't know. Just charge some batteries, grab some AA's for a remote, and have fun.
Absolutely.
That's the most important part, And if your local hobby shop doesn't have this stuff, like you said, you can order it direct, or maybe talk to your hobby shop if there's other products that you like of ours that you'd like to see them carry. Ask them to give us a call. We're always looking for more dealers. There's tons of hobby shops out there, especially good local ones that maybe don't know about Redcat or kind of know how we've reimagined ourselves, I guess is what we'll call it.
Absolutely.
And we're trying to step it up, and we're trying to keep it affordable.
And I mean, and to be fair, they photograph really well too. So just for giggles, they do look good on camera. So, nonetheless, man, a lot of you guys are asking questions. Can you take the lid off? Rewind this live. We do go over taking everything, opening up and showing you the varying differences. We go over them in high detail for you guys, but there it is. Again, $299, 1/10 scale basher, 4S. Can handle up to 55 miles an hour as tested by us. If you can handle that kind of power and you can keep her straight, you should be able to hit the 55 with a little bit of skill set. But it is doable.
Good batteries.
We did it numerous times, and good batteries, absolutely. So, as always, guys, we appreciate you guys. Thank you again for making this launch another successful one. Thank you guys so much that took the time to leave us some great comments, some fun comments. And to those that just wanted to be negative in the comments, hey, you know what?
Sorry.
Maybe next time we can do something that suffices you in the future. But until then, you're just going to have to wait and see what we have up our sleeve next, because we got quite a bit of things that we're still working on.
Stuff and things.
Well, you're going to head out to Wales.
I
got to make sure I drive you by Taco Bell before I drop you off at the airport.
Yeah, they're going to have your order ready?
Here we go.
100 tacos.
Yeah. One and the same. You guys stay blessed. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same channel. We hope you guys enjoyed the new Valkyrie edition, the Valkyrie TR and the Valkyrie MT. $299 available on our website or at your local dealer, or local Redcat dealer. Also, there's some folks out there that got some content. Keep an eye out on YouTube. Make sure you support those guys because those guys really are awesome. So thank you guys so much. Aaron will leave you guys out with a positive note for the week. Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. All right. We're out of here.
See ya.